everybody, and thanks for coming out to the 8th episode of Mundari's Curse. My name is Jacob, and I'll be the DM today, and I'm hanging out with all my lovely friends on this Saturday morning. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like you're still half
I
asleep.
forgot to turn on my lights.
Oh no.
Whoa!
Fancy.
Now it's a party.
No, it's not.
Why not?
What'd you say?
I said, why not?
Because I'm not awake enough. Well, one, I don't do parties, and two, I'm not awake enough to party.
I don't really do parties either, so
I do.
I'm glad it's not one.
I do confined.
Because I would leave.
I do confined social gatherings with people that I can trust.
Yeah, same.
That sounds about right.
Me.
It is. It's 10:30 in the morning for us, Mastermind.
Yep. Well, it's 11:30 for me.
The majority of no, I'm just kidding.
You're right. I don't count. But we were just chilling. Me and Tyler were chilling, like, on Hero Forge and stuff. Talking about, like, building our characters on Hero Forge earlier.
I am.
That might be a fun stream. That would be fun to watch.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking about doing something like that on my stream. Just build my D&D characters on Hero Forge.
Bro, I would definitely build.
One of the colors is Hello Limoncello.
What?
One of the colors on here is Hello Limoncello.
On Hero Forge?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not sponsored.
I like it. Imagine being sponsored.
In due time, small one.
Eventually. We'll get there.
So,
Sorry.
how was everybody's morning? We don't really have anything to talk about because I feel like, well, I mean, I woke up at like 9:45. So.
I woke up at like 6:30 this morning.
Why?
Because my body is doing that to me now.
Oh, that means you're.
I did
means
that.
You're old.
It is. You want to know what I did with my morning? I sat at the kitchen table with my parents doing crossword puzzles.
Hey, now that's
It
actually fun.
was actually pretty fun.
I love doing that. So
I like crossword puzzles.
Man, you guys are a bunch of old. I'm playing D&D with
an
old people.
I'm an old man in every one of my favorite activities to do besides playing video games.
It's funny that I say that because I think I might be the oldest in this group.
Yeah.
I think you're correct.
I like to go out sometimes.
Nah.
But if I like to go out, I like to go out and do like old people stuff.
What is going out? What old people stuff like?
Like I go to like thrift stores or antique shopping or something. I don't do anything else.
Same. That's actually what Ginny and I did when we visited home. Well, because it was raining and we couldn't go to the beach. But we went to like that really big antique shop that was downtown.
Mm-hmm.
You know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I
love that place. It never ends.
I never, like, I'm not a huge fan of the beach, so it never really bothers me not to go. I like to go find different things to do.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's kind of whack to think that you're not a fan of the beach and like with where we live.
I didn't choose this place to be born.
I'm not either. I'm not a fan of the beach either. I actually kind of hate it.
I hate
ow.
sand. Gets in between.
I don't know. I used to not like the beach, but like I've started to grow more fond of it recently.
The only reason I don't move to a landlocked state is because I'd rather take my chances with a hurricane than a tornado.
I mean,
what about the tornado that the hurricane makes?
No,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, let me let you know.
Definitely a thing.
If they make a tornado and the hurricane's going on, that was my time, buddy. Like, that is beyond my
See
control.
ya. I'm out.
At least, like, I know the hurricane's
The
coming.
Messiah has spoken at that point.
Yeah, like at least I know, like, when a tornado or a hurricane, they're like, hey, this could get bad. You might want to leave. A tornado, I could be asleep, and they're like,
Surprise!
I hope you like your bed because you're about to have to be under it and hope it works. Like,
Off to Oz.
yeah,
I mean,
That'd be kind of cool.
I don't operate under no warning. So
Speaking of hurricanes, weren't
Please
we?
don't give us a hurricane.
We were headed towards a
hold
storm
on.
You can't kill.
last
you can't-
session.
You can't kill a hurricane and get experience from a hurricane. Please don't make that.
All right, hold on. I gotta go look
It's
at my
actually
notes.
a tornadus, or
What'd
whatever
you
that
say?
Pokemon
I
is.
said, let me go.
Oh,
I said,
God.
let me go look at my notes. Hold on, I'll change something. Just put in there. Kyle requests no hurricanes.
Not yet, anyway. I don't think he's high enough level to control the weather.
I mean, he can put in a noble request.
True.
I'm not high enough level to do that either.
Oh, you
Oh,
no.
never mind.
The difference is you're not high enough level for them to answer back.
That's what it is. I can sit there and yell all day.
Help me!
I gotta be
It's
10th
like-
level for them to actually be like, maybe I'll go help them.
Could you imagine like devoting your life like that, and then you're like, I don't want to die here, man, and they're like, you don't have enough experience points to ask me that.
that sucks. Like,
Fucking pleb.
pleb.
Imagine being called a pleb by your god.
Exactly.
I think you become a
I've
warlock
devoted my
if they
whole
do
life
that.
to you. Yeah, well, you still suck, bro. So, like, good luck.
I think you become a warlock if they refer to you as a pleb.
Tyler, shut up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
You know
being
what I
called a
just
pleb by,
realized?
Like, your warlock
Tyler is
friends.
not on the overlay.
We don't need him.
There's just two of you.
Yeah, from whenever he
I
was
got
here
no
last
luck.
week. There we go. Look at that boy.
He eating strawberry.
Oh, you're trying to eat a strawberry, bro.
Wait, that means he's
Oh, shit.
probably not on the play overlay either. Oh, no. He's on the play overlay. All right.
See, but like, if there was a hurricane and it was like right on top of you, and you cast Call Lightning, wouldn't you like control that one little section of the hurricane?
No, you control
like,
the
would it be a
lightning
problem?
that comes out of the
The
hurricane.
lightning. Yeah. There's more to a hurricane than lightning, believe it or
I
not.
do like
What if I cast control water?
I do like the idea of gust of wind though redirecting the hurricane.
Hell yeah.
I thought you said you couldn't do that.
No, you guys asked to use gust of wind to push the boat faster.
Nope. If you are outdoors in stormy conditions when you cast a spell, the spell gives you control over the existing storm instead of creating a new one.
Oh, she.
So you would control the hurricane.
Let's take
in
this
that section
hurricane
of
and
the
move it
spell.
over here.
Okay.
Could you imagine just nope, I don't want to deal with that. Zoop, and just put it on on the left.
Not right now.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, like, Therion be looking good though.
Are you guys getting audio?
Shit. Yeah.
We just did.
It's a little loud though. But we figured out the master volume.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Let's get started.
You guys want to play some D&D?
Nah, I think I just want to sit here. And talk.
Okay, that's fine too. I mean, it's whatever. I didn't want to progress the story like all the other ones.
I didn't think you
I
would.
just wanted to sit here. Why does it still say you guys are level 2?
Just go into Streamlabs and click on the image and just re-click the new one. Like it does that sometimes. It doesn't.
Yeah,
save
that's what
when you
it
exit
did
out of
last
Streamlabs.
time. But I caught it early this time. Hey Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
I have all of the Star Wars overlays.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Do you have the Photoshop files of all the Star Wars overlays?
Well, that's a different question.
Exactly.
I thought I was with you whenever you deleted all of that, Jacob.
Nope, they're sitting right here in my computer, so obviously that's not true.
Well, I'm a liar.
I think that Star Wars was before Michael started streaming from his computer.
Yeah. Because I stream Star Wars from my computer.
All right, well, we're on the play overlay now because I hit the wrong button. It's not going to be a pretty transition in the video later, Kyle.
Oh, bruh.
It's a hard
Just
cut.
kidding.
So where we left off last week, though, was our party was venturing to Aquian. They're 2 days away on their week-long travel, and Kilo was taken by her Leviathan patron, and they're somewhere under the water. For $5.99 a month, she can become a warlock.
I'm gonna make a warlock that subscribes to their patron instead of.
Bruh.
Their contract is just the requirement of every month. Could you imagine if you were late on your payment, you
And they
go to
level-
cast Eldritch Blast and it doesn't work?
When you level up, it's just you buying the next tier of the Patreon.
Solid.
Whoa.
Real
You're on
world
something here, Kyle.
D&D stuff there. What? What?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Oh, and before we get started, there is also, like Kyle and Kat and Tyler said, there is a large storm ahead.
Right. And we're headed straight for it.
Mm-hmm.
On God, if you had us play for 4 sessions to get a ship and then you sink it, me and you're gonna have a serious discussion.
I mean, it's a possibility.
I'm calling Mom.
Okay.
So, I guess, what time of day is it? It's just like the start of the day?
Yep, it's the start of the 3rd day of your journey to Aquian.
Okay. I guess we're straight sailing
And our favorite pirate ship.
towards this storm, I think, is what we decided to do. Instead of, changing course. Because why not?
Well, I mean, we gotta go, but I don't think this is the way that we have to go.
What?
Isn't this the way we have to go?
Yes. But there's a lot of ocean.
There's a lot of storm.
There is a lot of storm, and it's kind of right in our path. So we're in for a fun day today. You afraid to get wet?
It's been raining all morning.
There's a light drizzle. Yeah, so is there anything, what do you guys do to prepare for the storm?
Right. No, I'm just kidding.
With my sailor's training, is there anything that I know to do to, the ship to make sure it's a little sturdier during a storm?
You guys would know to obviously, either lock everything down on board or put everything below the ship, down in, the cargo areas, so that way nothing's flying around. You know to keep the sails up, otherwise you'd have potential of either tearing the sails or destroying the mast. And then the biggest thing would just be making sure everything is secured down below so that when the boat starts rocking, none of your materials...
They don't come knocking.
Yeah, they don't
Nobody does.
knock
Alright.
right through the sides of your ship.
Let's get started on that. Securing everything and whatnot. Probably should warn Naomi that we're headed towards a storm and it's gonna get a little rockier. Sorry, I don't have any Zofran or anything.
Any what?
It's a
Bless
medication
you.
for nausea.
Oh, I know, but I don't think Naomi would know.
You could just knock her out.
She would be fine. Well, she'll be fine. She's used to the
I mean, she can't drown.
turbulence of the water and stuff.
She can't drown, that's true. If anyone's safe, it's her. Right. Well, we're just going to try and secure all of our supplies down below and whatnot. Prepare the ship for the coming storm.
She probably just, she looks at you, she says, I'm sorry, I'm not more help right now.
I mean, do you have anything, like, that could help us at all? No?
Just don't throw up everywhere down here, please. All her stuff's down here now.
She's like,
It's
no,
reasonable.
no promises.
I don't want to clean it. I don't want to clean it later.
Yeah, so you guys probably spend most of the morning getting things prepared and battening down the hatches, all that good stuff. Tiki, are you still the one that's piloting? That is it piloting or is it driving?
I think you pilot a ship.
Okay. Are you the one piloting the
Sure.
ship?
Sure.
Okay, so we can't have this happy music when the storm's coming on.
Not allowed. Happiness? What the fuck?
What is that?
I was like, what is happening?
My Spotify just started playing on my phone for some reason. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
What were you listening to?
You watch as the spirit of Ozzy Osbourne comes drifting down from the storm.
Not. I don't know how that happened.
What the heck?
Anyway,
It's the spirit of Ozzy Osbourne drifting down from the storm.
You know that
I
scene
wonder-
in Thor Ragnarok?
Bro.
All right. So, you guys start to enter the storm. The wind starts howling. The boat's rocking back and forth. It's uneasy. You're wondering if the ship might actually tip over as it rocks side to side. Tiki, can I get you to make me a... Do you have water vehicles?
sure I do.
No.
No? Okay. Then what I need you to do is just make me a... Let's just do a intelligence check to see if you know like how well you like bring it back and forth. I'm not really worried about the show. Okay, yeah, you just fine, buddy. You soared over my DC check. So, what does that look like as you guys face the storm? Are you like shouting out call? Is everyone working together? Tiki, are you just zoned out like, all right, if I don't get through this, I'm gonna die, so everyone shut up? Or like, tell me a little bit about the scene.
Tiki probably is pretty quiet. He probably doesn't say a whole lot, and he's probably like using his wings to anchor himself down. And like when the wind blows, he like adjusts his wings to keep his feet on the ground instead of flying up into the air. And he's just like holding it down. And like if directions need to be yelled, he probably tells Mariana to yell them or something because
Yeah,
he's too focused.
I'm yelling. I'm definitely yelling.
Vayas, what are you and Chomp
everyone.
doing? I just imagine Mariana's screaming commands, and Tiki's like, all right, okay. But what is Vayas and Chomp doing?
Chomp is like Vayas and Chomp are probably like helping keep everything like moving. Like whenever sails need adjusted, Chomp gallops to one and Vayas runs to the other, and Chomp like grabs it with his teeth and just pulls.
Gallop was never a word I would associate with an alligator. Sorry, crocodile.
The only thing that Tiki would yell out, like right before we got into the storm, was to make sure everybody was tied to the ship.
Okay. So that way if someone does get flung off, you can just pull them back in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea, Tiki.
And then can I have you make just one more?
Thanks.
This is...
great. I'm having fun.
It takes you guys probably a good 3 hours to get out of the storm. It's a huge storm. Can I get you to make me one last intelligence check to see how the back half of the storm treats you guys?
Can I assist?
Yeah, I could say you assist because you're kind of shouting commands. All right, an 8 is not great, but probably what happens is you guys get into the eye and maybe you guys relax a little bit and you're like, okay, we're about through it. And then the second half is where the fun begins. You guys see, it's the typical scene where you guys are piloting through and there's the large wave that's coming up over the top of the ship. Tiki, what do you do as you see this large wave easily 50 feet above the top mast approaching?
Oh God.
I probably just panic and cast Destroy Water.
Okay, so I think like
Knowing full and well that Destroy Water destroys like 10 gallons of water, but he thinks that maybe this time it'll do a little bit more.
yeah. So you see,
Praise.
I just imagine.
And then it doesn't.
I imagine that we see Tiki like holding like the main part of the steering wheel, and he like shoots his energy out of his hand, and we see a little like bloop, like little hole for a second in the wave, and then it fills back up with water. Mariana, what do you do as you see this wave approaching?
I am going to brace myself. And that's pretty much it. Because what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Okay, Fayez, what are you and Chomp doing?
I just grab. Me and Chomp assume the position that we do whenever we swim together. Where like I just lay on top of him and like, and, like
Do you use him like as like one of those underwater propeller things?
yes, that's exactly how it looks.
Arms and legs like wrapped around Jump.
No, it like my legs like are flat behind me, and then like I hold on to like by like Chomp's neck like right here.
No,
I'm ready to dive, bro.
I gotta imagine the legs wrapped around like a piggyback ride.
And as this wave, it's getting closer and closer. You know it's imminent. Can I get the three of you to make me an an insight check?
I don't know about that one.
Insight.
No, not insight. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Perception.
Well, it's the same roll for me.
Okay, that's
so can I
fine.
take
Yep.
That 23?
Absolutely.
Probably start yelling, Kilo, if you're out there, can you like get your like creepy snake thing now, boss?
Okay, so all three of you pass. So you guys are probably all like, all right, it's about to get bad. And
That was Chomp's.
okay, you see what looks like a tentacle flip out of the wave and then back in.
Oh no, I don't like that.
And then you see
Yummy.
glowing yellow eyes pierce through the water, and it's swimming like sideways. It's like swimming horizontally through the wave.
That thing's looking at us.
Does it look like Kilo's Leviathan thing?
No,
Lovely.
you notice.
Does it look?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Does it look like anything any of us would recognize?
Could I get you guys to make me a history check? And you guys can roll it with advantage because you guys are pirates. And this is more like pirate lore.
Okay. History.
A 12 is not going to do it, I feel like. But Tiki got a nat 20.
Tiki. So I think Mariana and Vayas, you guys are just so panicked by you saw it and you're like, no, it can't be. Tiki, you've heard of these before. You believe that this could be a giant squid.
Tiki very audibly goes,
Dude.
No, I probably just yelled that it's a squid.
Yeah, and you can see you can kind of track its movements a bit. You can see it swimming through the wave, and it's getting closer and closer. And then I need each of you guys to make me one last Constitution saving throw as the wave is about to crash into the ship.
Does that include Chomp?
Yes, Chomp will need to make one as well.
Do I have advantage since I'm on Chomp?
A con save?
Mhm.
How does Chomp have a better con save than I do?
Okay, so as the wave, so I would imagine, like, do you guys do like any final prep? Do you like turn the ship sideways, or you just go head in straight into the wave?
I look at Mariana and I stare her right in the eyes and I go, "Afraid you get wet."
Yeah, and so
I'm
Nope.
going right into the wave. I'm gonna hit the squid.
okay, Tiki's directing into the squid.
What's the like nose? The like big point? You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
That's
We're
like a
going in-
spear.
We're impaling this bitch.
Yeah, and so the
If
wave
we have to fight this, it's gonna be at half health.
the wave comes crashing. And is it technically prone because it'd be skewered to the ship?
Even better.
The wave comes crashing down, and the boat takes quite a bit of damage. You guys, I imagine,
Oh, no.
hold your breath as the water comes in, and we see like this. It's almost like it goes to a it almost goes into like this scene where it's like all water, like if we were watching through like a camera, it'd be like all water and all these bubbles and the like, I don't know, just like, what is that, water froth, I guess? What would you call, wake? Yeah. Being like stirred up, and finally it starts to
Sea foam?
yes, it starts to dissipate, and we see Vayas and Chomp like spinning around in a circle, like going in different directions, and Mariana is tumbling. Tiki, you're also tumbling through the water. We see like a glimpse of the ship that it has done a complete like 360 flip in this wake, and as the waves finally dissipate, you roll out of the storm. Your ship's standing. You can see that it's obviously damaged and will need repaired, but it's not sinking. And the four of you are maybe 100 feet away from it, a bit scattered. You guys aren't all together, but your tethers broke that Tiki prepared, and you guys are about 100 feet away from your ship in the water.
Oh no. Oh god.
I-
Start
I-
swimming.
I hop on Chomp and we just.
Okay, Tiki, do you just fly?
Yeah, I just launched myself out of the water as high as I can to start flapping my wings.
And I'm just
I'll go grab Mariana
fucking freestyle.
when I see her.
And you
But it's not. It's just talons, like on the shoulders, like how most birds pick things up.
How, dude?
Did you want to swim?
No. Thanks.
did you want to swim?
You just
No.
see Vance's fin like above the water and then go back down.
Yeah, and they probably look like a propeller. Like they're flying through the water right now.
Show off.
Is that squid anywhere near?
Yeah, can you make me a perception check? She's like, I need to perceive a giant squid. Are you kidding me?
Since I'm flying her in the air, can I aid
Yeah,
her?
absolutely. Yeah, you guys are getting like an aerial view.
Yep.
Things look fine until you notice there's something following Vayas and Chomp.
Hey, it's behind you.
Huh?
Yeah, right as you say that,
It's
Vayas, can you make me a con save?
I'd rather not.
Oh, okay, so you pass.
Oh.
All right, so you're only going to take half of this, buddy.
Oh, what the?
Bruh.
All right, so
Bruh.
you take 5 bludgeoning damage as you and Chomp feel something smack into your back. It's like you were just able to escape like a full direct hit.
Uh-huh.
Do you look behind you or do you just keep swimming, dude?
Uh-huh.
I will look behind because Chomp is the one propelling us forward.
Okay. Let me pull this up for us.
Ooh, I also want to do this.
What is it that's behind Chomp? and Veus. Is it the squid?
I think we're done.
Yeah.
That is not a squid.
That's not a squid.
That's not a squid. That is that? I don't know if that's a beast.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
kraken
use.
dog.
Giant squid, mini kraken, same thing.
A baby kraken would really just be a giant squid.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
The
saying.
only problem is that it has a stat block of a kraken.
What? Okay. Through sound, you can have the ability to communicate. Okay.
I want to read its basic mood and intent.
It's basic mood and intent.
I want to learn its emotional state, if it's affected by magic.
It's
If it needs
currently, you can feel it. It's very angry.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really have like the intent to kill, but more like as if it's defending something.
Okay.
What else do you need to know about it? I'm sorry.
Are there any actions I can take to persuade it to not attack?
You fleeing is doing that.
Okay. Is it affected by
It
magic?
is not.
Cool. I'm stalling you. I'm just running away.
Yeah, and so I think the farther out.
Hey, Mariana, you got your spear, your staff.
Why would I have my staff on me?
Shit.
Why would you not have your staff on you?
We were navigating through a storm.
Can you shoot a bow?
I can try. Can I?
You just see they have a bow and javelin just fly.
Just kidding. It's right here. I had my staff on my back.
That's convenient.
I mean, it makes sense to
I
me.
actually probably keep it on me, like, because I love this thing and I don't.
I start casting Sacred Flame, just around it to try and get its attention off of Veus.
Yeah, and so I think like it does, and it starts to peel towards you guys. How high in the air are you right now?
Well, when it starts to peel towards me, I go 50 more feet up.
Okay.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
I just say, hold on, and I'm just like, whoof. It's not a slow climb, we just fucking soar.
Mariana's never flown before.
Well, glad I could be your first time. Hold
Didn't
on.
we just talk about how the Kraken was one of the three titans of
It
D&D?
is one of the titans of
We
D&D.
did.
Yeah, and so I think
We
though.
That bitch is a gargantuan monstrosity. I'm not dealing with that.
So I think like
no.
as you start to fly up, and Mariana's like, oh god, just please put me down. We see the Kraken. It is you know that it is an actual Kraken now, as it breaches the water, as it's trying to use one of its tentacles to grab onto Mariana's legs.
Whenever
I'm
it
touching.
breaches, whenever
I'm gonna spin and whip her.
whenever it breaches, I want to throw one of the javelins at it.
Oh yeah, lure it back towards the ship, Tyler.
I don't think you would be able to muster the strength to throw it that far. That's how far apart you and Tiki and Mariana are from each other.
Oh, I didn't think I was swimming that fast.
No. It's like the
Well, we
distance.
all got
So
separated when we were
Yeah,
thrown from the ship.
let me grab your guys.
Oh wait, how far am I from the ship?
You're probably pretty close to the ship now.
I need to know when I am on the ship.
You'll be on the ship in about
6
Yes.
seconds.
12 seconds. So as the tentacle extends and we see Mariana, you said you tuck, you tuck your knees into your chest. And Tiki's like, oh god, and starts spinning the longest tentacle that this Kraken has. You guys can see it. It's coming up, and it just barely scrapes the bottom of your foot, Mariana, but it does not grab onto you.
Ah!
You feel like this really calloused and tough piece of something. Almost feel like it almost cut your boot. That's how rough it is.
Oh, I hate squids.
And it lands back in the water. And the boat, Veus, as you're climbing onto the boat, the ripple effect from it causes the whole boat to shift, and you and Chomp fall over on the boat. And stand back up.
like onto the.
Yeah, you like are on.
I run under.
Okay.
I run onto the second floor,
Okay. You,
and I open up the cannon hatches.
so
Oh, no.
so you open up the cannon hatches, but you notice when you get in there, everything is basically ruined.
The cannons are broke.
The cannons aren't broke, but all of your gunpowder's wet.
That's some bullshit.
Oh my god, it's like the boat went underwater. He's like, think about that.
Then I go to the wheel.
Yes, start getting us away from this thing. You hear Mariana's voice say in your head.
Away from it. Oh no. I just need to get in range.
Um,
How far away am I from
you
it?
can't see it now. It's under the water.
How far away am I from Tiki and
Well,
them?
Tiki and them are flying towards you, and you notice they're very high in the air.
Wait, is the Kraken like gone?
If you guys would like to try to perceive it, you guys can again.
This bitch really showed up, ruined our boat, and then ran away. Where is that bitch?
Everyone's like, where?
I want to know.
You guys can see its large shadow, like swimming through the water, but it doesn't appear to be heading towards the boat. It almost looks as if it's turning back around towards the storm.
Okay. As long as it's not going towards the boat, then I'll start flying back to the
Okay,
boat.
yep. You guys are good to go back to the
And
boat.
we are very high up in the air.
Please don't drop me. Please don't drop me. Please don't drop me. Please don't
I'm
drop
not
me.
gonna drop you. Stop. Shh.
Shifting.
I like loosen up one of my talents.
Don't do that.
Oh.
You'll be fine, and then I'll start flying down once we get closer and set her gently on the boat.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Tiki.
So,
You're welcome.
Vayas, you've gotten a pretty good understanding of what's all going on underneath the boat. Everything's soaked. Can you make me though, Vayas, a survival check?
I guess.
And you can make it with it. Okay, 22. You go over to your barrels that you worked so hard to seal. And when you open them, there's a couple of things that are still dry. A couple of barrels held. So some of like your food supply is not soaking wet. You got a couple of like pairs of clothes that are okay. There's enough stuff to hopefully you can lay all the other stuff out and let it dry and it won't be horrible to deal with.
Did my cask of liquor make it?
Yeah, we'll say it did for the yeah. Mariana's like walking down like not because she almost died from a kraken, because she's worried that her liquor bottles are destroyed.
I have brewer supplies now at level 3 because of my monastic tradition.
I
So,
don't
like,
think there's enough brewer supplies to fix what happened to your liquor.
Why is the rum gone? Well, you see, we got hit by a storm.
You guys, but you do notice though, Vayas, the biggest concern that you probably didn't think about it when you were trying to find the cannons to defend the ship. Naomi, her barrel broke,
oh no.
and she either needs.
Is she still there?
She's still there, and she's not doing well.
Like she's hurt?
She is, yeah, she's hurt. She's been pretty messed up from like the barrels breaking and she was stuck underneath the boat when everything tumbled.
Oh gods.
Are, can I drop the anchor?
Yeah.
We're in the middle of the fucking ocean, dog.
Will the boat stop if I drop the anchor?
I mean,
How long of a rope do we have on this anchor?
it won't keep progressing forward, but it'll kind of like spin in like a big circle.
Good enough. I want to throw her into the ocean.
Okay.
Can Tiki help her first?
she needs water or else she's gonna suffocate.
True.
Guess what? I'm gonna dump out one of the barrels that had all of our clothes in it, and I'm gonna fill that barrel up with water while she's in the ocean. And then when I dunk the barrel in the ocean, she can just swim back into that, and we'll lift her back onto the boat.
Okay. Well, I thought she had like some injuries that like some healing could assist with.
She does, but I think that making sure that she has water is the more like that's what should be taken care of first. Otherwise, she will just asphyxiate. Like there's nothing.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I just imagine like Deus just like picks her up and just like goes overboard.
And I think that that's probably the difference, Mariana, between the way like Mariana thinks of survival and the way Veas thinks of survival, because his is probably much more natural things because of like where he's lived and stuff. Where for like the monks, you're like, oh, this person needs healed, and so the first thought you go to is like, how do we cure those wounds? And I think that Veas would go for the more natural route of things, like yeeting someone into the ocean.
Accidentally in character.
He's not listening to either of them. He started gathering the gunpowder and putting it into the crow's nest so it'll dry out.
Okay, yeah. And I think, once gunpowder gets wet, can you dry it out and use it?
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe. Might take a while for it to dry, though.
No, it'll take a while. I looked it up. It said that
okay.
Like, you can, as long as it's not like ruined.
Gotcha.
We're just glad it didn't explode.
That's why I'm putting it in the crow's nest.
I was gonna say, it's probably like that, like instinct to go and grab all of it and start drying it out is probably what saves it. Like, had you guys let it sit and then went and got it, it would have been ruined. So probably maybe 2-3 hours you guys spend reorganizing the boat, patching some of the small holes, seeing what you have left. You guys really didn't lose too much, maybe just a little bit of meat, but nothing like detrimental to like being stuck in the middle of the ocean on your boat. You guys should be okay.
Not the land meat.
And I would imagine the three of you would consider yourselves very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, no kidding. That was a fucking kraken, bro. He almost got you, Veas.
He never stood a chance.
Chomp's like, behind you.
The Chomp.
That was terrifying. I never want to fly again. But thank you, Tiki, for the help.
Like rounding stuff up. Yeah. You don't like flying? It's so much better than swimming. I hate swimming.
Maybe if I had mentally prepared myself for the experience, but I was just not ready.
Sorry.
No, not your fault. Appreciate it. Right, onward. What time of day is it right now?
It is about 4 o'clock in the evening or the afternoon. Right. The sun is starting to set. You know that you have probably 3 or 4 hours of daylight left.
All right. I'm going to take some time before we set off in too hard in one direction to make sure we're still on course.
Okay, yeah. So you get out the soaking wet map that you guys have, and you try to ring it out a little bit, and you get your compass, and the compass is just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and finally you're like, and can I get you to make me a survival check?
Is it survival?
Or do you have navigator's tools?
I do.
So do a navigator tools check with. Okay. I think with a 15, it takes you probably about an hour or so, but you get your bearings and you're able to get yourself back on course towards Aquien.
Awesome. Cool.
While I'm cleaning up, I don't even stop while I'm cleaning up. I just walk by, and you guys hear Tiki just mumbling words. And this one will go to Naomi. And this one will go to Veas.
Yeah, and I think that Mariana, you see Tiki kind of like, what does that look like? Do you just like put your hand out and it like comes out of your hand, or?
He probably just like while he's like packing some stuff up, quick grabs his holy symbol that's like hanging from his waist, and it just glows like a bluish color for a minute, and like some sparks of electricity go around it.
Gotcha. And
would I understand what's happening?
You would see Naomi's like gashes and wounds and stuff start to close up, and they look, and you would assume that whatever Tiki is doing is what's healing them. Same with Veas. He's probably got like a big like gash down like in the back of his thigh from where he was hit, or maybe not a gash, but like a very large deep bruise. And you see that the discoloration of Veas's thigh goes back to his normal skin tone.
Nice. Cool.
You see that sparks of lightning are what's closing up the wounds.
What? I'm just like trying to tie it out. What's happening? What's happening? Like, you ever see like a dog chase its tail? That's basically what I'm doing, running around slapping my thigh.
All right. Excuse me. So the rest of the day goes pretty uneventful. I mean, well, as uneventful as it could be. You guys get the ship all cleaned up, and
I start casting like mending on the little spots that I can fix around the ship.
yeah, I would imagine that like that while Mariana's kind of getting you guys back on course, Veas and you spend some time repairing the ship. So like Veas is using some of the materials, and you're just kind of mending them back together, and eventually all of the holes are patched on the ship.
Cool. And back to smooth sailing. Hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, did you guys want to try to sail through the night again, or did you guys want to just try to hold down the ship best as you could right here and sleep?
I want to go to the storm, bro.
We just went through the storm. What are you talking about?
I thought we went past the storm.
You guys just went
We
through
sailed
it.
through it.
Oh,
Why else would there have been a large wave?
I want to go back.
No.
We can take it. We can take it.
It's counterintuitive.
That is experience.
We're sailing. We're gonna break up watch, or yeah. Cool. I'll go first.
I'm just kidding. I don't care. I'll go later.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I said, what if I wanted to go first?
Well, I already said I'm going first.
Well then.
You want to arm wrestle for it?
I just nod my head to Chomp.
No, 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 no.
I thought.
Okay. Yeah, so the evening goes by fine for all three of you during your watches. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. You guys wake up early the next morning, or do you guys sleep in a bit? What time does the crew get around on here?
I'm up early. I'm always up early. Doing my meditation and my morning exercise.
Okay.
No, Vance and Chomp are out. Snoozing.
That doesn't surprise me about Veas at all.
Like, it's definitely like Chomp laying on his back and Vance just like laying on Chomp's belly, just gone.
And Tiki, are you up early as well?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm like sparring with like the mast in the center of the ship, just like whacking it with my staff.
Sure.
Working on my new techniques.
I imagine that
Fighting techniques.
once a day, Tiki has to go and mend the mast so that it doesn't eventually break.
I don't know if like I do that much damage to it. I'm not like putting everything behind the hits, you know.
Yeah, I don't really think it's the power of the hit. I think it's the quantity.
Okay. I'll
Um,
probably do wear it down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not saying like you crack it in half or anything, but just for the security of the ship, he'll just little mending. What do you guys do this morning? You guys know that you're about 2 days? About 2 days out from Aquian?
Same old.
I get a bucket of water. I get a bucket. I fly down to the water. I scoop up some water, and I walk down to wherever Vase is sleeping, and I wake him up.
Ah, so it's not just me.
All right, yeah. So Veas, you wake up to the feeling of drowning.
No.
It's time to get
Hell.
up. It's time to get up. And you smell bad.
I shower once a month, whether I need it or not. And it's not that time. And I lay back down.
Just like looking him, just like even he lays back down, just looking right at him. I cast Create Water over the bucket because I don't want to go all the way back to the ocean to get more. And I do it again.
And I roll out of the way.
Nah, dude, you're asleep.
Bro, I didn't go to sleep that fast.
Dude, I know who you are as a person. Veas definitely went to sleep.
Me and Bass are not sleepers.
Aren't they, though?
No.
Yeah, so he drops the water on you a second time, Veas. What do you do?
I feel like this time Bass just takes the water on his face and is like, I've
Get
never
up.
made a bird so much before.
Get up, you useless reptile.
You didn't have to say it in her like
You said you were going to eat me.
You poured water on me twice.
You're sleeping. It's noon. Let's go. Damn.
Damn. Just get up and brush the water off myself, flick it at him.
Chomp, like, very sleepily follows behind Veas to the top of the boat.
Chomp would have got drenched in water too. I was laying on him.
Yeah.
What do you need, Kiki? I was napping.
Oh, we're in the middle of the ocean. Sailing. So, like, could you do sailing stuff?
Napping is sailing stuff.
No.
It's sailor stuff.
And I take out, like, a rope and, like, a hammer or something. Like, there's still some damage on the side of the ship that mending won't fix. I need you to go fix it.
With the rope.
You gotta hang off the side of the ship. How are you gonna get over there?
Why would I not just fix it from below the deck?
Because on the outside of the ship, homie G.
Is there water coming into the ship because of it?
No, because it's above the water line. That's why you were gonna hang.
Well,
from
then
the
I'm gonna go under the boat and fix it.
Yeah, and I think that we get, like, you guys arguing, and we get, like, this, like, swirling fade to black, and then we just see Veas, like, being launched off the side of the boat with a rope around him, and he's got a hammer and a piece of wood, and he's just, like, swinging back and forth as, like, the ship is, like, sailing forward.
This is bullshit, Tiki!
It needs to be fixed.
You have wings!
I have to sail the ship.
Mariana
like,
could have done that!
I am doing that.
Ship.
While you're
She didn't
yelling
have
at
a
him.
sail!
There's a difference.
I mean, someone.
Ah!
This is your job.
I
You
shoot
do things and
cannons!
you fix the ship. That's what
I
you do.
Cannons!
You fix things too.
When have I ever fixed things?
Now.
Right now. Now fix it.
I put the board up to the ship and I put one nail right in the center.
When you put the nail in the center, you aim a little bit low and the piece of wood just bloop right into the water.
Cheeky, I'm out of wood.
You're what?
I'm out of wood.
You run out of wood!
You only gave me one piece.
You only needed one piece!
Fell in the ocean.
Why did it fall in the ocean?
Because it didn't stay.
Why didn't it say?
I don't know. I put the nail in it and then it fell
Put
down.
one nail into it!
Yeah, and I think you look behind you.
Nail singular?
I think you like look behind you, Tiki, and you just see this piece of plywood like floating in the ocean behind the boat.
I repeat, you useless reptile!
Can you just get me another piece of wood so I can try again?
Yeah, I'll be right back. And he, in fact, was not right back.
Just swinging there.
Yeah.
I'm getting the next piece.
I imagine like when he says that, we get like this aerial shot of the boat, and we just like we see everyone like walking around doing their thing, and it comes to the side, and we just see Veas just like hand on it on his chin, waiting for that piece of wood, swinging back and forth.
After 2 minutes, I just start yelling for Tiki. Tiki!
Do I hear
So,
this from
how's
like
this-
my
Are we still on course, Mariana? How's it going?
Tiki! Tiki!
what's happening?
Tiki!
Vegas is learning a lesson.
You probably hear it like through the hole, Mariana.
You just see my little like. You just see my eye like. I see you, Tiki. I know you can hear me.
I just put my hand up to the hole.
Yeah.
I just want to poke his. I just want to poke his hand. I lick his hand.
Oh, I see.
Do you lick my hand?
I do.
Is licking an attack?
I didn't hit you with an attack.
I feel attacked.
That's-
I think unwanted licking is definitely an attack.
Yeah, true. Very true.
In all sense of that statement.
It's like, you know the scene from Despicable Me whenever, like, what's her name, like, presses her face up against the glasses, like, hey, guy. JK!
It's just like a baby Wrath of the Storm. It's more of like when you rub your socks on the carpet, just right on your tongue, just a little.
Oh. Hey, guy. You got my tongue.
he really just went Jar Jar Binks on us. He said my tongue is stuck.
Ah, I see what's happening now. Right.
When you do that, you hear Chomp
you have your
like
staff?
roar.
Can I see your staff for just 1 minute?
No.
I'm not gonna do anything bad with it.
No.
Let me see it.
That's what all villains say, Kyle. Hey, can I see your weapon? I'm not gonna hurt anybody.
Let me see it real quick.
No.
You useless reptile.
Is there like a window on like this porthole or whatever?
No, you can just see him through the hole in the ship.
Oh, the hole. Oh, okay. So it's into my room. This
Yeah.
hole.
Cheeky.
Oh.
Cheeky! Cheeky!
Can you answer him? It's, hindering my navigational abilities.
I don't think you need Veas to hinder your navigational ability.
What? Rude.
Mariana.
Can I help you? Can I help you, Veas? What do you want?
Pull me up off the side of the ship, please.
Can you fix the hole?
Can you give me wood to fix the hole then?
Is there wood that I can give him?
Yeah.
Can I, like, stick it out through the hole?
No, you gotta go around.
Wait.
I was doing something.
Can you nail the wood over the hole from the inside of the ship?
No, that'll look bad.
Yeah, it would look stupid.
Also, when the
I have
water
a-
pushes on it, it would come out.
Yeah, it's a little counterintuitive to the
Use
design.
2 nails instead of 1.
Why didn't you do that?
Why would it only needed 1 nail?
No, it does.
Obviously not. I'll take a plank of wood and bring it up and around to him. Just do what you're asked. It's simple.
I did. I can't help that it fell off.
Tiki, can
Hey,
I have
do
you
it
make
right.
me? Can I have you make me a perception check, Tiki?
Oh no.
All right. So throughout the day, you've really learned how Veas repairs things, and you start to look around, and all the stuff that Veas has prepared looks like he half-assed it. all
Hey,
the little
Mariana.
all the little planks that he put in where you didn't mend all only have like 1 nail in them.
Mariana. If I'm gonna use 2 nails, I'm gonna need another nail.
Can I at least pass the nails through the hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna like walk up to the top of like where the railing is, over where he is, and I'm just gonna like lean over it and be like, "Hey, Veas."
I've only been calling for you for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I know.
Thank God,
I've
Mariana.
only been ignoring you for like 5 minutes.
That's extremely rude of you.
Veas, you wanna talk about your handiwork?
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
Mhm.
How's the fixing of the ship going, just in general?
I think it's going pretty good.
Veas, do you know how to fix things?
I mean, I guess. I
Veas-
never really had to fix ship.
You only know how to keep barrels well put together. That's what you've always done on your ship.
I can make barrels look really, really nice.
Think of the ship as one big barrel.
This looks nothing like a barrel.
It takes a little imagination.
There's not
Takes-
enough imagination in the
Takes a
world.
little bit of love and a little more nails.
What? I put 2 in this one?
You're supposed to put like 6 in all of them.
You handed me 2 nails. I figured that was for 2 tries.
At least one on each side of the hole, you know what I mean?
Having Chomp do the repairs.
Chomp's like, and and like waddles to the front of the ship.
Oh, shut up, Chomp. You
Don't you
useless
tell Chomp to
reptile.
shut up.
Shut up, Veas.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Shut up.
Both
Put
of you
both
shut
nails
up.
this
Oh my
time. You
god.
shut up.
I will keep this hole open.
Okay.
You know, I think I'm gonna hang off the side of the ship and talk to Mario.
Listen, here, put the wood on the hole. I'm gonna like fly down behind Veas.
Okay, and like
Like
you
you
see,
told me I could have done this whole time.
I take both hands and put it over the hole.
Okay, now. And I take my hand and I hold up the piece of wood. Now grab a nail.
Okay.
Okay, now put the nail on the end of the wood and make sure it's going into more wood.
I think I definitely like if this is the piece of wood, I put it right here. Like
No,
this
no, no,
way.
no, 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 no.
But you said,
You gotta go straight in.
but it goes into more wood this way.
No, perpendicular. Make it go straight in.
Then it's not going into as much wood as
Listen.
it would go.
No, because it's going into its own piece of wood. It has to mend the two pieces of wood together.
There's more wood
No,
lengthwise than there is
no,
that way.
that's not. I meant that
But
it's
you
going
said-
into. It
but you-
needs to go into a separate piece of wood than itself. Is that better? Does that click?
And I
Does
need
that
another
make sense?
piece of wood.
No, the
The-
piece of
the
wood
ship
the
is
other
the
piece of
wood.
wood is the ship.
Oh, okay. So why didn't you just say it needed to go into the ship then?
It needs to go into the ship. And I adjust it because he definitely put it on crooked.
Hey, Mariana,
Oh, it's like pointed up a little bit, like.
while this is happening,
ahead.
where are you at?
Nail it in.
I'm in my room on the opposite side of this hole.
Okay, so you're down below the deck?
Yeah, navigating. Although I should probably be on the. I'm gonna go up to the what's it
To
called?
the
The
wheel.
wheel.
Yeah, so you get up to the wheel, and you freeze as you walk up that staircase, and you turn to the
Oh.
left, and there's another ship that
Oh,
Vayas
son
and
of a-
Tiki cannot see.
Now put the
How
other nail
close?
into the other side of the board.
And as soon as you say
You
how
never beat me
close,
into the field.
Tiki and
Never
Vayas,
beat
you
me.
hear as a cannonball sinks into your ship.
Oh no.
We're gonna need more wooden nails.
And right there, we are going to take our
Ah.
first break. Thank you guys so much for being here. Stay tuned for more. We'll be back shortly.
Don't touch that dial.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the second half of the 8th episode of Mundari's Curse. Thanks so much for being here. And where we left off, our friends are dangling off the side of their boat as another pirate ship swiftly approaches, landing a cannonball straight through the side of their ship. What are you guys to do?
I don't really have a lot of ranged that I can do. I'm gonna call out to Vayas and Tiki, be like, I need some help, guys.
Can't that staff cast a fireball?
It can, but only 3 times.
And we don't think that this is a worthy time to firebolt.
One shoots over the top and lands in the water next to you and Tiki, Vayas.
All right, I start climbing the rope.
Do we
What-
recognize this ship? Is it close enough to see if we do?
Yeah, you guys do recognize the ship. You know that the flag appears to be similar to one Zendo Talon's ship.
Son of a fucking bitch. I say we run.
I feel like they're faster than us.
I have a feeling that running is not an option anymore.
Shit. They don't know it's us.
Where is Kilo when you need her?
Though. Under the water somewhere.
Well, I'm gonna need her to be above the water, right here.
With her friend.
Can I hunter's mark the ship?
No, I think you have to choose an individual person with it.
I think.
It's a creature.
Ships aren't creatures.
Is a ship a creature?
Yes.
No.
So
Hey, quiet, cats. Help us.
if you guys would like, let's roll some initiative.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm on. Ooh!
Oh, roll initiative. I don't want to do that. Spicy.
The battlefield's attacking?
What?
For the ship. It's for like the other people. Like it's just the picture of the map.
Oh,
It was a
Weird.
I don't know why.
What the
I
heck?
see that. What
It's
the heck?
super weird.
Okay.
Can we get some battle music?
No. Why would you even ask?
Sorry.
What's this one?
guess I'll turn up my volume on my music.
You say run.
Can't lose me. I can just say run.
This is not the business.
How far away is the ship?
Maybe 200 feet.
Hmm. So too far for the bow.
Am I still by the wheel?
Yeah.
Can I try and, since we're not running, try and navigate the ship to kind of get us a little closer?
Yeah, you want to spend your turn. Okay, so what we'll do is that'll be the start. You guys.
Oh, we're in initiative.
It's okay. No, so what
sorry.
we'll do is we'll start closing in. So we'll say that's 100 feet now before initiative.
Okay. Did you get to dry our gunpowder?
Yeah, it was drying overnight.
Oh, okay. And it's back down near the cannons, hopefully.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. We just stopped asking questions.
Sorry.
All right,
Am I good to
Veas.
How do I shoot cannons?
Hold on.
How do I shoot cannons?
How does one attack with a cannon?
Let me look it up. I thought I had it in here, but I do not. Trying to find like some type of like damage.
I mean, I can just shoot my longbow.
No,
That's like
the cannon, we'll just say for right now is 2d10 for damage, and you can roll with proficiency plus your dex,
Dex.
yeah. And then I'll keep looking. I thought I had it written down, but I can't find it anywhere right now.
Then I'm gonna shoot my longbow as the shot.
Okay. Spice. All right, dude. So, roll up that damage. It's 4d10, buddy. And you can add your dex mod to it. Ooh. Yeah, so what's that look like, Veas, whenever you see these people are attacking your ship?
I imagine like Veas like climbs up the rope and like you see him just like roll over like real like ugly over the rail and like just jump down into the second floor where Chomp is already waiting for him, and Chomp just like kicks open the flap and I just push the cannon out and I'm like, that's good.
Yeah, and you land a direct hit. 32 damage straight to the hull.
And then that's all I can do.
All right.
I think.
Oh, let me fix this order.
Ranger revised.
Mariana.
Does it seem like this ship is trying to get closer to us as well?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to turn to Tiki and I say, Talon, and I'm going to shoot a firebolt at Talon.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
I imagine that with all the movement of the ship and being a bit nervous that Talon's here, it just seems that you soar just a little bit over his head. And
I hate that guy.
you can see him kind of like squinting, like he's trying to figure out who's on the ship. Chomp. Wait. Talon's not in here.
Is it actually Zindo Talon?
Yeah, it's actually Zindo Talon, but he has an 18.
Oh, what's his dex?
His dex
Yeah.
+3.
Oh, and it's the same probably. Mine's a 16.
I let you go first
Okay.
because you just went, and he's just gonna go after you.
Okay, sounds good.
He's just going to let's see what he's got. He's just gonna spend his turn pulling the ship in. Now we get to about 50 feet, and you can see that it looks like the rest of his crew is looking to draw something in to board the ship. And now it's Chomp's turn.
Can Chomp fire the cannon?
Yes.
I want Chomp to fire the cannon, but where are they? Like,
He gains all of your proficiencies and stuff, right?
no,
Then he'll just roll it flat.
it's fine. He has a 0 to Dex and
Okay.
I don't have Chomp shoot the cannon right towards where they're setting up to board.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Chomp's shooting the cannon.
Okay. That's a hit.
Boom.
Good. My lord.
Chomp is a dead eye, dude.
So what's that look like?
I imagine Vayas shoots his and then starts to line up Chomp's and he's I imagine Vayas aims it and Chomp just kind of swipes his tail to light the fuse and it's
Yeah, and so one of the pieces that they use to board ships with explodes as it hits the top of the ship. The ship is not looking too good right now. Tiki.
I'm gonna. How far is it away? 50
50
feet?
feet now.
Oh, bro, I don't even have to leave the boat. I'm gonna walk over to the edge of the boat, and I am going to start praying to the Wind Whisperer, and I am gonna cast Shatter on the hull of the ship, right at the waterline.
Okay.
Bro, what in the hell?
That feels bad, dude.
Whatever.
So
it takes half.
Okay. So I think then we see these two massive holes, and it looks like Tiki, you're just trying to spread the cracks even farther. So maybe no holes form, but you can see this where you're aiming at. The wood is starting to splinter away.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, and I think that instead of the whole crew coming over,
hey, is it thunder damage?
No, I'm gonna use fucking Wrathful Smite.
Okay, I was gonna say you
Whatever it
can
is.
max it.
oh, okay, so it'll do,
Destructive
I'm
Wrath.
gonna use Destructive Wrath, so it'll do.
yeah,
It's 3d8. It'll do 24 damage instead of 5, because that's some bullshit.
okay. So yeah, so it starts to splinter, and this just furthers what happens here. You hear the very unsettling voice of Zindo Town. He says, "Get below the ship, boys. It's time to get it cleaned up." And so instead of them boarding, you see them retract their their breaching equipment, and they go down below, and you guys are able to go past them. And I think that
Do we recognize any of them?
the only one that you recognize is, oh my gosh, let me pull up the names. Yes, you see Giles and Gant are both still there. But I think Tiki, you and Zindo Talon make eye contact as you guys both sail past each other.
I definitely just do a good old just.
Mariana's
Do we have to sail past?
And I think that you
think we
You
could
see
keep it in
Zindo start
Zindo's
yelling and
here.
screaming, and he's like hitting his hands on the wheel of his ship as you guys sail past.
I say we
Dude.
let them go, but we've given them a show of our power now.
Wait, are they sailing away?
They're trying to stay afloat. Did you guys want to?
I want to sink them.
All right, I'll try and
It's up to you guys.
pursue.
Because Zindo's pulling away.
Gotcha.
Like, he
Perfect.
realizes the ship's going under, so he's got his guys cleaning it out.
I'll just look to Mariana and be like, we can end it here or we can leave.
You think we can do it?
I think we have a shot.
We've fucked up their ship pretty good so far. Also,
I'm
fuck
down.
Talon.
I'll just like nod at her and be like, well, then let's do it.
Okay.
We can.
Yes.
You already know, baby.
So, this is what I'm thinking. Obviously, cannons have the reload property. If you would like, Chomp can help you reload yours this turn.
I'll move to the other cannon.
There's only
There's
two dog,
two
isn't there?
cannons.
I thought we had
No,
three.
you have two cannons. So you guys won't be able to both shoot, but Chomp can help you ignore the reload property this round.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Chomp just won't be able to shoot. Like, on his turn, he will have, like, this will be his help action to help you.
Deal.
That's a hit.
And it's 2d10 plus 4, right?
2d10 plus 4.
That's not how you roll dice. 16.
Another
I see.
splintering blow pierces through the side of the ship. And you guys now see the ship is on fire. And it is starting to sink faster than it seems that they can get rid of the boat. Get the water out of the boat, sorry. You see Zindo start to panic. And the rest of the crew jumping off the side of the ship. Mariana, what do you do?
I feel like my turn is probably use maneuvering the ship to kind of get us in a attacking position.
Okay. So, like, you just...
I don't know.
I think then with that, then, if you're going to spend your turn doing that, that means that for the rest of the round, the crew will have advantage while attacking. Like, it could be like you're giving
Okay.
the help action to the crew. If that's okay with you
Okay.
guys. I think that sounds fair.
Sounds good to me. I'll call out to Tiki and say they're jumping.
You see Zindo jump into, like, a dinghy. And he starts to, like, row away from his ship. That's his whole action. Chomp spent his
Is he
turn.
leaving the crew behind?
Yep.
I mean, he's a dick, probably.
Yeah. Chomp used his action to help. Vs. Tiki, it's your turn.
Okay, so the crew started jumping overboard, and Zindo jumped into a boat.
Yes.
I'm just gonna like look at Mariana and be like, try and get us close to our friends.
I
I'm
will.
gonna go. And how far away is Zindo from me?
He's probably
On
about
the ship.
75 feet. Like, because there's a 50-foot gap, and he jumped down in his little dinghy and started to row away.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I'll fly 50 feet towards Zindo.
Okay.
I'll cast Bane on him.
Okay.
nice.
The crew members are probably all just, like, waiting in the water, trying to wait for the other dinghies on the ship to get into the water. They that's what they'll do. They'll spend their actions getting the dinghies in the water and trying to get into them.
I'll be about 20 feet above the waterline too.
You are?
Just so you know how high
Okay.
I am. Yeah, like flying wise.
Sounds good. Theus.
I want to shoot at Zindo Talon's dinghy.
Okay. If you want to do that, since you're like aiming at a small target, it'll be at disadvantage. Oh, but Mariana's giving you advantage, so it's just a flat roll again. Is that good with you?
And how far? Yeah.
He's
we'll go
probably about 75 feet away from the ship.
with that. Okay. And
And 11 does not hit his armor, so probably what we see happen is you're trying to aim it through the wreckage of the ship, and this one just happens to sail just a little bit too short. Oh, you know what though? If it's okay with you guys, we got a luck point at the end of our last stream that we didn't get to use because we got it as we were signing off. Are you guys okay with him using it?
It's up to you.
I'm okay with that.
Sure.
It's an advantage. Oh, it's a flat roll.
Damn.
We tried. I tried to help you, Tyler.
I don't think every single time that we use the luck points, I don't think it's changed the roll any time. Like out of all of our
do
luck
be like
rolls,
that sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes that's just the way it be.
why like that all the time though?
our luck will take a turn at some point.
All right. Mariana.
I am going to continue to try and maneuver the ship a little closer to the crew of the other ship, and I'm going to call out to Giles and Gaunt. I'm going to say, Giles, Gaunt, it's us. It's me, Mariana.
And they probably
Swim towards us.
They probably see you, and the two of them start swimming towards the boat.
What about Snots?
Where's Snots?
You just see Snoz
Go up
drifting
to
in the
Talon,
water.
just, where is he?
I think that's all that I could probably do with my action.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Damn our good morals.
All right. I think that whenever Zendo sees you flying towards him, Tiki, he's like rowing, but he pulls out a dagger out of his hand, out of his like bandolier. He's gonna throw a dagger at you.
It's disrespectful.
Nah, bitch!
That
I take my
sucks.
shield and I just ting that shit right out of the air.
And he's like, and he keeps paddling. Like he's rowing faster
This isn't a
now,
fight.
but he's only able
It's
to
also
get.
minus a D4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna be like Tyler. I got you, buddy.
Dog, just use the little dice thing and instantly will roll a d4.
Boom.
So he gets a 4.
You're 4.
Definitely doesn't hit. Fuck
This
you,
isn't a
Tyler.
fight. This is an execution.
He's like, you won't hear the end of me. And he gets another 25 feet. He can't like dash because he threw his dagger at you.
I just have a feeling that our boat moves faster than his dinghy. I'm just saying.
You kind of right. Once we pick up the crew, or at least the friendly crew.
I hope they're still friendly.
Okay. Chomp, I'm assuming just helped you reload the cannon. That was his thing. Tiki.
Tiki is gonna fly another 50 feet towards Zendo.
So you're over the top of him
So
now.
I shoot like right over him. And you guys all probably watch as he's flying, black lightning starts to like form around like all of Tiki, which you've seen him do before. You know that this is like his big boy kill things spell.
This is the big boy kill things.
But you watch as he starts to fly over, you see like the black lightning start to form, and then you see like a moment when he's over Talon where he hesitates, and all of the black lightning disappears, and I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Talon.
Okay.
You just see him like stop for a second and think, and then I'm gonna do that.
What's your
No.
damn?
Maybe in that moment of hesitation, the magic just was not all completely there. But you definitely see Zendo open his eyes like, I didn't know you could do that. Like he felt it like gripping his body. And we're gonna move to these guys. They're probably just all in dinghies. All kind of, they don't really know what to do. They're just trying to survive. They're all kind of just paddling towards Talon. But Tiki, you do notice a small goblin in the water. Like a piece of driftwood just laying on his back with his tongue out.
Does he look unconscious, or is he just being snoz?
You would believe he's unconscious if you didn't know who Snoz was as a person.
Okay.
But he's definitely hamming it up right now, as you would know. You can see his chest rising back and forth, like, perfectly fine. And you just hear one of the crew members are like, Snoz! And he's like laying there. But yes, what do you want to do?
Since Mariana has been like moving us forward, are we within 60 feet of Big Dog?
Yes, you guys probably moved another 50 feet, and you guys are probably just, I would imagine though, you guys are just going straight through the wreckage, right? Or are you wanting to maneuver around the wreckage?
I
just need the shot on.
I'm trying to get to the crew to help them up onto their ship. So.
Okay, so then you guys are not in the wreckage, so you're still probably 75 feet out, maybe, because he's moving, and you guys are moving more horizontally to get to the crew.
Wouldn't have gone on like a diagonal.
I don't
If you
know.
move in a diagonal, it's still 75 feet.
I'm not moving a diagonal towards it.
Did you want to shoot Zendo Talon again? It's not the range that's giving you disadvantage. It's the small target.
No, it's the range not letting me have hunter's marks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit, though. Okay.
Well,
so Tiki, you start your lightning, and it dissipates, and you go to hold Talon, and he looks up at you, and right as he looks up at you, and he like gives you like a snicker as he breaks the hold person, you hear a poof, and his dinghy explodes, and you see Talon fly into the air and land in the water.
Leave him. Get Snoz.
Mariana, you're probably close enough now with the boat to help Gant and Giles into the boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do so.
Okay.
The ones that on the crew that we didn't recognize, they didn't come towards us. They're going towards like Talon or whatever.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm helping Giles and Gant.
Okay. Talon probably rolls. He probably like recollects himself, grabs a piece of driftwood, and starts kicking towards one of the other crew members' dinghies.
I look, Talon, I don't want to have to blow up everybody's dinghies, but I damn sure will.
Tiki.
I'm gonna fly down and try to grapple Talon.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm gonna roll his at disadvantage because he's just swimming. Like he's not actively gonna be able to like try to break out. Okay.
Bane.
Yeah. Roll the Bane.
It's a check. It's not a save.
Oh, it's a check.
Bane only affects. It's a strength. It's contested strength checks.
Saving throw or attack roll or save.
They're not making a
attack roll.
saving throw. They're making a check.
Oh,
Gotcha. All right. The crew's not going to do anything. They're just swimming over. They're just sailing over to Talon to try to help him. Fast.
Do I want to shoot a cannon at Talon?
I'm on top of Talon.
So, don't.
So I'm gonna shoot my bow at Talon. Yeah, I guess I'll just run up to the top of the boat then,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just pull out my longbow. Or even better, the bone javelin. Just for the sheer.
What's the
dexterity.
range on it?
On a javelin?
Yeah. I don't think you can throw it, but
You might have. Javelins have a longer range than a spear.
yeah, I still think it's only like 60 though. Maybe 120.
Did I not move any closer in this
Oh, it's
last
31.
turn?
It's
Or
I'll
no,
just
I was
shoot my bow
helping them. I was helping them on the ship. Never mind.
I'm just gonna shoot my bow.
okay.
Am I at advantage?
No.
Why?
Why would you
why
be?
would you be?
Because I thought that we had been maneuvering the
She-
boat into attack.
But Mariana spent her action to
I-
help get Gant and
Yeah.
Giles on
Yeah,
the boat.
she's no longer doing that.
Yeah.
They could have climbed.
All right.
I'm helping
Shoot
my
better.
friends.
Mariana.
I'm gonna go back and try to maneuver us closer to Talon now that Giles and Gant are on board.
Okay, so you spend your turn like positioning the ship, and you can't get it to move fully through the wreckage, but you guys close in, and now you guys are 75 or 50 feet away from the crew and Tiki.
All right, and I'll call out to Tiki. I'll be like, "What are we doing, dude?" That's my turn. I kind of gotta get close to actually help in a fight. So I'm just gonna keep controlling the ship, I guess.
Okay. Zindo is just gonna, he's gonna just like try to fight you off. He's just gonna like swing a dagger at you.
Okay. No.
All right, that's his turn. And he's gonna just use like, he's just gonna try to keep swimming towards. He's probably 30 feet away now from the other dinghies, Kyle.
He's how far from the other dinghy?
30, and there's 2 other dinghies, each with 4 people in them.
Okay.
What is Chomp doing?
Chomp's gonna come up top with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. Are we killing Zindo? Is that what we're doing? I can't tell. 'Cause Kyle's being passive about it.
I can't tell either. I'm just trying to get us closer.
Chomp's gonna hop in the water.
Okay, and he's just gonna swim towards Tiki.
Yep.
All right, yeah. So Chomp has what, a 30-foot swim speed?
Mhm.
So he goes 60. He's gonna dash.
Well, if we're 50 feet away from them,
Yeah, he can.
then
He.
he should be able to make it to.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
With a dash.
Yeah, with a dash.
Oh yeah. Yes, Chomp's gonna go.
Yeah. So Tiki, I think out of the corner of your eye, you see a very familiar 2 little beady yellow eyes and some reptile like scales piercing the the ocean caps as it like he swims really fast towards you. You know that Chomp is on the way for backup. And it is now your turn, Tiki.
I'm gonna try and grapple him again. Bruh.
Bruh. All right, you got him.
I thought you couldn't use Bane on it.
Oh, you're right. He got out of it.
Yeah, he's struggling though.
It's not pretty.
Are you sure Tiki doesn't have advantage? Just kidding.
Deus, you probably just see like feathers flopping all over the place, and like Tiki's wings are flapping. Like it's just like a struggle.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you worry, buddy. I'm coming for you.
All right, and now the crews, like I said, they're just closing in. They're 5, like there's 10 feet of water between them and Zendo.
What about Gant and them?
What about them?
Are they on the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, do they get an action?
No.
Yeah.
They just swam like 100 feet towards you guys and then climbed up a ship.
Okay.
They're a little tired.
They're
Okay.
fine.
Bunch of bitches. I don't want them on the crew.
No.
Fucking suck, dog.
If I remember correctly, Giles is like an old ass man.
Yeah.
I don't care, man.
The only
Gant is a young, strapping half-orc. He's fine.
Yeah, no, the one that you should be
Useless
disappointed in
reptile.
is Gant.
And, like look at Gant and be like, get to the cannons.
And he's like
Suck it up, Buttercup.
And then I think you guys hear a little help down here. And like
Or help Snoz.
you can
Nah, Giles can help Snoz. Gant, cannons.
Gant like he like crawl runs like it's like a weak like he's like getting up he's like and like runs to the cannons and Giles is like my bag I don't know if I can help him.
Come on, it's Snoz. He probably doesn't need all that much help.
And then he looks at you and goes I don't know if I can help him.
Can or want?
They're the same really.
Come on. Did Snoz stand with us originally? I can't remember like who was kind of with us but then turned
Everybody was with you until Zendo like
Found out.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and Snoz is like climbing up like the rope what's it called? Like ladder that's on the boat to climb up into your guys' boat, and we go back to Veus.
Yes, probably like puts his bow back on his back and pulls out both of his scimitars and just runs and like steps off the railing and like with both swords out just dives into the water.
Awesome, and you're gonna swim towards them.
And yeah, I'm gonna go right up to it.
All right, yep. So you get up there, and so Tiki, out of nowhere, you see one Chomp and Veus emerge from the water almost in tandem to aid you against your fight with Zendo Talon.
I want to be there.
You're doing the best. You're doing the most right now.
Mariana, as
Somebody's got to think.
How far is the ship from the action?
you're about 50 feet is where it was at, but as you as Veus takes his dive, you notice something doesn't seem right. You feel a bit uneasy, and Giles and Snoz look at you and go, "It's just business, honey," and they pull their swords out on you.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. With my own little bit of action.
Would you like to attack Giles or Snoz?
Not really, but I guess so.
Because they're gonna attack
You
you.
can do non-lethal.
I'll bonk him with my staff.
Are you attacking Giles or Snoz?
Is Snoz on the ship?
He just got on the ship, and like you hear Giles say that, and Snoz is like, "Yeah, Mariana, it's just business," and he pulls out his scimitar as well.
Can I go to like take my staff and just like golf ball swing at Snoz and just hit him off?
Yeah, you want to just try to like push him off the ship?
Yeet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you. So if you want, you can make like an attack roll with your staff, and then I'll have him make like a strength check to see if he gets pushed or not, and the DC will be whatever you roll for your attack.
Staff.
Okay, so 14. That's not what I wanted.
Does that count as an attack action?
That'll just be your action.
Yeah, but does it count as an attack action?
No, it counts as your action. Like you're just using an action to push him off.
Okay. So I can't flurry of blows.
No. But it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so he's like, "It's just business," and you see him like fall out into the water, and then you hear a nice little as he lands in the water.
Yeah, you're not very good at this business.
And I'm gonna put his.
And then I turn to Giles. Sure you want to do this, old man?
Old. I'm not old. And
I'm convinced.
he starts running towards you.
Alright. Well,
Did you have something else you wanted to do?
I will use a key point to do patient defense,
Okay.
which with my bonus action I can take the dodge action.
Yep, so it gives him disadvantage, right, on his attack roll against you.
Yep.
All right. Zindo doesn't even try to fight you, Tiki. He just tries to get himself rolled into one of the boats with the other crew members.
Are they there yet?
Yeah, they were like 5 feet away from him.
Oh.
So he's gonna like swim over to them and have them just try to like yank him into the boat.
What if I... But like I'm on top of him, I can't stop him?
Well, he's not grappled.
Okay.
Opportunity attacks because there's 3 people surrounding him.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys can opportunity attack. I mean, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. It's all coming together.
Mine's non-lethal.
That's a hit. Okay. That's a hit. Okay.
And Chomp.
That's a hit.
Whenever Chomp hits him, he has to make a DC 12 strength save or else he's restrained.
He just falls,
And that
just flops back into the
Does
water.
get Bane.
Yes.
No, Chomp pulls him under.
Starts doing that little like barrel roll thing.
The death roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
All right.
Chomp-
Yeah. So
oh,
as
yeah.
they pull him in, you stab at him, Tiki, and
The Bane.
I imagine that like Veas like swipes down at his arms and like slices his arms, like the tops of his forearms, and then you see out of nowhere just and he like goes underwater, and we get this like image of Chomp dragging him into the ocean water, and he's just like starts doing a death roll with him under the water, and so he is taken, what's that, 5, 14, 20, 32.
I have a question.
Hmm.
What is Desmond doing during all of this?
I was gonna ask you guys,
Being a
did
bitch.
I was like, I couldn't remember. Did he come on the boat with you guys, or did he leave?
Yeah, Desmond's one of our...
Yeah.
Yeah, Desmond's
He is
on
with
our
us.
crew.
He's on our crew, yeah.
He's been with us this whole time.
I was gonna say, can he face off with Gaunt since I sent Gaunt towards the cannon?
I straight up do not want Gaunt to fight Desmond because Desmond will die.
Well, I just need someone to stall Gaunt before he gets to the cannon so I can knock Giles out and then get down there.
I hope that he gets.
I
out.
imagine you yell for Desmond, and like you're like we get like this motion of like the camera looking all around, and then all of a sudden you're what? And he stands up on the top of one of the crow's nests.
Fucking kidding me! Through all of this?
Yeah, he's been asleep up on top of one of these other crow's nests. He's like, "What's going on?"
I need you to go down to the cannons and stop the guy down there.
All right. And he's like slides down the like
Or actually fight this old dude.
he's like,
The battle of ages.
all right. And he like pulls out his sword and he's like, ha! And he's gonna take a swing at him.
Try not to kill him.
I think I grabbed the wrong character sheet. What? I'm so confused.
Well, what if they're all under like a spell? And that's my big.
Kyle, what do you use for? I always thought we used bandits. Am I totally missing out on that?
For like little stuff like that, I use bandits or scouts.
Let me see what scouts are, because I just like looked at the bandit and there's no.
I mean, I think there's a pirate stat block.
There's
too.
not. I looked.
Hmm.
I'll just use the scout as long. That's fine. Yeah.
Bro, yes, there is.
I looked up pirate. It's
Oh, I know. That's the background. I'm sorry.
okay. I'm just gonna use the scout stat block then for Desmond right now. I looked at bandits. I didn't realize bandits don't have like short swords or anything.
They have a scimitar, don't they?
No.
Can you swing a scimitar at us?
No.
What's the difference? The damage it does?
No, short sword and a scimitar both do a d6.
Yeah, they would.
But Desmond misses.
Typical.
Typical.
Just like
Okay. What are you doing with Chomp? Baeus, what's he doing? He's just biting down on him?
yeah, he's just gonna sink his teeth in deeper.
Okay. He's restrained, so I think, do you have advantage on that attack?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me. Oh, I might need to look something up. That I just thought about.
This music does not fit.
Okay, no, I can keep biting him. That's what I want to make sure I do.
Usually, you can like he can only bite him now.
Yes,
because yeah,
that's
he
what
can't.
it is.
He can't do anything else but bite him
Chomp is
or
chomping.
like move.
25 does hit.
He's still restrained.
Yeah, so he
doesn't
takes
have
14
to,
more. You guys start to see pools of blood start to trickle to the surface around Baeus and Tiki, like while you guys are in the water. Or, well, Tiki, you're technically flying, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm like right
Yeah,
above
you
the
would
water.
see, and Baeus, you're like swimming in it at this point. Mm.
Roll that d4.
What is he making a con save for?
See if he's breathing.
Do what?
What's he making a con save for?
He's now drowning.
Oh, he's failing. Ha, ha.
But as that happens, Tiki, it's your turn.
I'm gonna look at Baeus, and you see a weird pain in Tiki's eyes that you've probably seen before, but might not fully understand why. I'm gonna tell Baeus to tell Chomp to get him back to the boat, alive. And then I'm gonna turn to how many boats are in front
There's
of us?
2, so there's 8 men. Or, well, 8 crew members, I should say. Sorry.
I'm gonna turn to them and be like, "This is your chance to leave."
And they're like,
And I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at them.
yeah. Alright, I'm going to make con saves for the boats. Okay, so each boat takes 8, right?
No, one of them saved.
Oh, I always
It'll take.
thought you had to go over. save.
And they have to meet or exceed.
Okay. So I always get that confused sometimes. But so one takes 4, and the other one you see like cracks and is about to just pop.
And that one gets pushed back 10
Yep,
feet.
and you see they're just like, yep,
It's
got it,
probably
and they
just,
start
like,
rowing away with what's left of their
The water,
boat.
there's probably like a echo in the water, like that around me, and then like a small like tidal wave just kind of like pushes at them, and then I'm gonna fly away back towards the ship.
All right. Giles is going to attack Desmond. That's a hit.
How far away is the ship exactly?
50 feet.
Okay.
For 4.
I'm gonna get to the ship.
Here's his other attack. That's a hit. For 7. All right. You see this old man, he pulls his sword, and Giles like lunges at him, and he goes, "You're gonna have to do better than that." And he like parries it, and he 2 quick slashes to Desmond's chest, and Desmond's not looking so good. Snoz is like, it was a mistake, and he's gonna just try.
Yeah, you're right, it
He's gonna
was.
start trying to climb back up, and then Gant down below. You don't hear anything, and then you hear a loud poof as you see a cannon, Tiki. You see a cannonball start soaring towards the 2 dinghies that are you told to leave.
Wait, so Gant's on our side? Maybe.
Seemingly.
So it seems.
Yes.
Or did he try to shoot me in this case? I'm just gonna tell Chomp to let him breathe and to bring him back to the ship.
Okay, so he's not
And
gonna
then
attack
I'm
him.
gonna. No, I'm not gonna attack him. And then I'm gonna go straight back to the ship.
Okay, so yeah, the 2 of you all.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm gonna swim 30 feet towards the ship.
Okay,
Oh no, I can't get my bow out, can I?
Mariana.
Oh.
Oh, did you have something else? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't get my bow out, can I?
No.
Then I'm just gonna go on to the ship.
Okay, that sounds good. So you swim over, and then you'll spend like the rest of your turn climbing up the like rope ladder to be on the ship.
I'm not sure what to do. I kind of want to...
I don't know, Mariana. You would have heard the cannon go off, but I don't know if you would have known the direction of the shot just because of like where you're standing. You're probably like concerned about going below to help fight Gant, but you also see Desmond's in trouble. You would also know that Naomi is under there as well.
Oh, God. But I see Tiki and Veas back on the ship now.
Yeah, they're both like approaching.
I'm gonna call out to them, and I'm gonna say, Gant is below with cannons. His loyalty is questionable. And then I'm gonna try and knock Giles out.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with the staff, and then flurry of blows, but it's all gonna be
Non-lethal.
non-lethal.
Okay. Oh no, what did I do? You, all 3 of those hit? Yeah, you knock him out. And I think this might be the first time the rest of the crew gets to see Mariana's staff. Like, I would imagine like she does like a hit to the back of the head with the staff. You see like a burst of fire engulf Giles's head as she connects with the staff.
Pretty cool, huh?
Spicy.
Sheesh!
And then I look down at Snoz and I say, "You're next if you try anything."
He's like, I'm sorry.
That's my turn.
All right. Zindo just lays there. He knows he's been beat. He's he's like gasping for air. He's bleeding excessively. He knows that he can't escape Chomp. He's just trying to stay alive at this point. What do you do with Chomp?
Chomp just swims him back to the boat.
Okay. How do you guys get Chomp back in the boat?
Chomp does a deep dive and then boosts up into the water.
Yeah, no.
We have a special Chomp climbing net on the side of the boat that Chomp can climb up.
I don't like the idea of a crocodile scaling the side of a boat.
It's have you guys seen the video of the Komodo dragon looking thing going up the shelves?
Yes,
It's
yes.
like that.
Okay.
It's like
That's
that.
okay. So yeah, he gets back up and like a dog with a bone, he spits Talon out onto the ship. Tiki,
And tie him up.
it's your turn.
Okay. Hear me out. How big are the holes that the cannons stick out of on the side of the ship?
I mean, they're pretty big.
Okay. I'm going to do a maneuver. I'm going to fly whichever hole that I see Gant is in shooting the cannon out of.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tuck my wings in and just right into that hole and then quick land and draw my rapier and be like, whose side are you on?
Okay, yeah, so you do it, and he's got his, the big notorious cigar he always seems to be smoking somehow, and he pulls it out and goes I'm with you. Aren't we all with you?
Do I believe him?
I think you'd be a bit confused. It would be hard to believe knowing what you just saw up top.
Okay.
He's like, what's going on?
Your friends betrayed us.
And he looks at you his eyes open real wide, in disbelief. And you see he drops the cannonball that he had in his hand, and he turns around and he's like, I'll deal with them myself. And he pulls out. Last time you met him, he had a short sword. This time, he pulls out a two-handed great sword.
My mans!
Tiki's probably trying to be real tough and has the rapier poking into his chest. If you fucking play anything, I'm gonna stab you. And then he sees that and he probably just shakes just he's
I'll
in his head he's like, be strong, Tiki. Be strong, Tiki. You can do it. You're fine. You can do it. But that's my whole thing. I can't do it.
Yeah, and so you see Gant walks up the stairs wielding his greatsword, and he probably sees unconscious Gant or Giles, but he goes over to Snoz and he says, "Did you betray them?" And of course he's like, "It's what they told us to do." And instead of using his sword, he throws him Gronk style right into the boat.
Spikes him like a
Get
football.
spiked,
Yeah, he
Snoz.
spikes Snoz and he goes, "Filth!" Poof! And he slams him into the... And
Mariana is touched.
I'm gonna roll his attack.
He said, filth. Know your place, trash. Oh my god. Know your place, trash.
Snoz is really knocked out this time.
Fucking probably broke the boat.
Oh,
Oh my god! What the hell?
So you see it, and
Don't get Gant angry. Oh my god.
you see him spike Snoz, and he's so angry. Snoz is gone. He just flattened him on your guys' boat.
for realsies this time?
He's really gone. He looks like Flat Stanley right now on your ship.
Oh my
You didn't
god.
have to kill him.
Tiki breaks. Rapier falls to the ground. He's just like, bro.
I think
Knees start shaking.
Glad that one's on our side.
and you see Mariana, he picks up his great sword and he walks over to Giles And he looks at you and goes, you see him like, he's a very big man. So he like rolls it like in his hand and he pulls it up over his head. Do you try to stop him or?
Can I yell to him?
You guys can say whatever you want. I'm just letting you know this is what's happening.
I'm gonna tell him to stop.
Yeah, and I think you like see him like he's like down and like right as like the tip of the blade touches his chest, he stops.
He's powerless. Leave him.
And he drops his sword, and you almost see like a haze like leave his face, and he immediately goes over to Desmond and starts attempting to like tend to his wounds.
I want to give Gaunt a hug.
Gaunt's been through some
And
shit
like
while we were.
the three of you don't see this, but as he's working on Desmond, he starts to cry because he finally feels safe for the first time since you guys have left.
God just let out a whole lot of anger right there in that one throw.
Gaunt let out so much
That was
anger.
That was like
flattened
the
a
therapy
goblin.
for God right there.
But yeah, so you guys have Zindo. I think we're good to be out of combat now. You have Zindo where you want him. No one else is there, and Gaunt took care of Snoz.
Okay,
Can I
so
try and stabilize Snoz, or is Snoz
Zindo-
dead?
No,
Zindo looks alive, right?
So Snoz is dead because he lost more than double his hit points.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Like
Can't
all
do
in
much there.
Do what, Tyler?
16 to hit point max.
Well, he took falling damage from falling off the boat.
Oh, okay.
What's
He
a
was
goblin-
already hurt.
Isn't Gaunt's max HP like 11 though?
It's 7, and he took falling damage from falling off the boat.
Oh, I didn't. Oh no, he's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, if he was at like one hit
Yeah.
point, he fucking would have got flattened.
I'm gonna restrain Giles.
Okay.
Like tie him up.
Yeah.
Do we have a brig on this ship?
No, the ship is not big enough for a brig.
I'm gonna tie him to like the center mast or
Yeah, that's
something.
fine.
Just like drag him over there, tie him up.
Chomp
I'm
is
gonna-
definitely just sitting on top of Zindo Talon, just like
I wanna like walk over and pet Chomp and be like, "Thank you, buddy." And I'm gonna try and get like maybe with Chomp's help get Talon tied to the center mast too, because that's all we got.
Yeah, and I think that like while you tie him to the mast, it's a little unsettling how good Chomp is at like working with rope and stuff in his hands. You're like, why is this working? Like I think if I were Tiki, I would think he was just gonna like wrap it, but like he's actually like holding the stuff for you.
And then
Tiki is the only other person that Chomp will like actually listen to.
I'm gonna pull Gaunt aside
Mm-hmm.
and just like put my hand on his shoulder. I dig for a second, just like don't even say anything, and then I just pull him into a hug.
Yeah, and I think that there's a big height difference between Mariana and Gaunt.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you're hugging him and he hugs you, and you can just feel like the drip of tears hitting the top of your head.
I like pat his back or his lower back because that's probably all I can reach.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like
You're like short, but like
Mariana's not like cat height. She's taller than I am, but
you're like probably what,
Oh,
5'6",
I'm gonna
5'7",
walk
or
over.
maybe a little bit taller than that.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure that like he's probably sitting more like 6.5 feet tall.
Mhm.
And so yeah, he's just
I'll walk over.
embracing you, and he's like, you walk over to Vegas?
Oh,
What do
yeah.
you say?
I'm just like, it's okay, buddy, and I just join it.
And he just says, I don't even think he says words. I think that his eyes say everything you guys needed to know.
Tiki probably just like sits on the deck, like up against the railing, like wherever Talon's tied to the mast, he's like across from him, but like leans up against the railing and sits down with like his knees up and like puts one arm on his knee and like starts brushing his feathers back and is just like rubbing his head,
Gotcha. And I think
like looking at the deck of the ship.
I think that as all of that's happening, and through the wreckage and all of the people fleeing, you guys feel a rumbling underneath your ship.
Better be Kilo this time.
And
Yeah, I sure hope so.
you guys, you hear a rumbling, and then you feel like the boat get bumped real hard.
Like a familiar bump?
Well, I mean, like, your ship has been bumped by a Leviathan and a Kraken in the last 3 days, so you tell me what's familiar to you.
I mean, is it like, was it like a friendly bump? Was it like
I think you'd be too lost in the moment of being with Gant to really know. And so, but as that happens, you hear a large breaching of the water and a very familiar face on top of a large Leviathan. She says, "Well, what did I miss?"
Oh, God. Don't even get me started.
Is that Madame Jamal?
And
Is that the Grim Reaper?
but this time, the Leviathan is a different shade of green instead of its normal blue.
Interesting.
And
Wait, is it Madame?
that is where we will end today's session.
Which means?
No, it's
What
Kilo.
the hell, man?
Yeah, it's Kilo.
Oh, I asked if it was Madame Jamal. And
No,
didn't
you
say-
guys didn't see Madame Jamal on the ship.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, ship.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't have seen Madame Jamal, and you also
What about? Oh no, we saved them the first time. The one that was
Dimples and Beat.
like, yeah. We left them in Candle Oak, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
staying at the
In.
yeah.
So the only one that we really missed was Madame Jamal.
Yep.
And
Because
Archie,
she
the
was
cook.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Nope. Mm-mm.
Yes,
I'm not
Archie.
down.
Well-
Archie was not there either.
So one question: the rest of the crew, they all of them started just
Dispersing.
running
Yep.
away. Okay, I wanted to make sure of that.
Yeah, they
I
were
don't
not
feel
attempting to fight you at all.
Cool. All right, that's all I wanted to ask.
All right. Well, with that, you guys want to start some shout outs? Kat, would you like to start us?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name's Kat, aka That RPG Chick. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, pretty much any social media under that username. I play Mariana in this campaign, and I also play Ophelia in the Secrets of the Lost Summit campaign that we play here on Wednesdays. And I host our little talk show, Ivastea History Check, which we will be doing tomorrow, where I sit down with DMs and sometimes players in the campaign, and we talk about what's going on. We chat about what we do on the channel and everything. And you can find me on my personal Twitch. I stream pretty much a variety streamer. I do pretty much anything I want. I've been doing a lot of Apex streams lately. Sometimes I do just chatting. Sometimes I do old school RuneScape. I spent money I probably shouldn't have on a Steam sale this weekend. So I've got some new games that I might be playing soon. So come hang out with me over there if you would like to. And thanks for coming out.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Tyler.
What's up, everybody? My name's Tyler, also known as Midnight 17_. I almost forgot my own name. But I played Veas in this awesome pirate campaign, and I played Therion in Secrets of the Lost Summit on Wednesdays. Thank you for everybody coming out and watching. This was an awesome session, and I'm super hyped for more D&D later.
All right. Kyle.
Hey everybody, I'm Kyle. I obviously play Tiki in this campaign, and then you can catch me playing Paige in our Folly campaign, and the DM in our Secrets of the Lost Summit campaign. So be sure to hit that follow button and all that stuff so you know when we're going live with all those fun campaigns. Personally, you can follow me at The Winking Wizard on all social medias if you want to hang out and just talk about RPGs and stupid shit. So,
All right. Our last person is Ashley. She was unable to play today because school is coming to an end for the semester, and so she had a bunch of finals she needed to study for and some papers to write. But if you'd like to follow her, you can follow her on Instagram at DancerFreako3. Thank you guys all so much for being there, and I guess that just leaves me. Hey everybody, my name is Jacob, and I am the DM for Mundari's Curse, and you can find me playing Hajime, Arashi on Folly of the Gods, and Ziddlezap the Booyog during Secrets of the Lost Summits here on this channel. If you'd like to hang out with me personally, you can find me at JakeTheBard_ on all my social media. And make sure to come out next Tuesday. It's not one of our usual stream days, but we will be doing a special Star Wars one-shot. We are super looking forward to that. And we'll be interacting with some of our community members. We're really happy that they'll be a part of that as well. Like Kat said, make sure to be here tomorrow for Ivastea history check. And as always, adventurers assemble.
I have one more thing.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
No, Yakka's turn.
I'm interrupting him. If you liked what you saw here and you want to join us in playing D&D all the time, check out our Discord channel at the bottom. We have started this thing called the World of Aureus, where it is basically an open RP campaign for everybody and anybody. You just come with a character concept, put it in the chat. You'll see the open RP. You jump in, you right into the action. There's fights, there's RP. We have a cool little thing going on right now, and I'm super excited about it. And I'd love to see more people and all of you there. And yeah, that's all I had. I forgot to say during my turn.
that's all good.
It's super fun.
So, as I was saying, thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow. As always, adventurers assemble.